assume, give me, look at me, and we are basing our women. I mean, what does every girl that goes into Playboy say? What does she say? Well, I wanted to express myself and reveal my...
Yeah. The body's nothing to be ashamed
I
of.
wanted to reveal, and you know what? That's some dirty old man that talked him into it.
Sweet talk, smooth talk.
Yeah.
Okay, honey. No, the body's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah,
Take your clothes
so
off.
if you open your legs and everything, yeah. A plane has crashed into the World Trade Center.
Oh, my God.
And we're not kidding. No joke.
A plane went...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, guys.
Dude,
a plane
there's
is...
a hole in the World Trade Center.
Oh, my God.
My God.
Fox
Oh,
News.
dear Jesus,
I
guys.
have always wondered what that would be like if a plane hit the Hancock or the Sears Tower.
Guys,
This is
I'm sorry.
There's a giant hole in the middle of the building.
You're going to want to turn on your TV.
Yeah.
A plane is hanging out of the World Trade Center. There are flames everywhere. We got to route some news through. Do it immediately. Oh my God! This is some of the most amazing footage I've ever seen.
Never seen anything like
If you're in your car right now, oh my God!
It looks like it's out of a Schwarzenegger flick.
It doesn't look real.
Yeah.
The World Trade Center. This is not a hoax. There is a plane hanging out of the side of the building.
There's about a 10-story hole.
Yes.
Wow.
At the top of the World Trade Center.
Love Cheese, let me know as soon as we have this. Let me know.
Wow.
Let me know as soon as we have it.
He's right
Look at all
behind
that
you.
smoke.
Let's get it going.
Okay.
Amazing.
This is, oh my God. Mancow's Morning Madhouse, the Free Speech Radio Network. And a plane it just happened. There is a plane.
The plane obviously went in on one side and came out the other. There's debris all over the
Or at least
ground
broke
down
through
below.
on part.
Yeah, exactly. And as you can see, it affects perhaps 10 floors of the World Trade Center building. It is over 100 stories tall. It is the tallest structure in New York City. It is near the flight path for Newark. Right.
And many times, whenever people for Newark, Kennedy, or LaGuardia, when those planes are put into rotation as they're waiting for landing, they circle around this area, which is right near the Statue of Liberty. It is almost 9 o'clock here on the East Coast, and let me tell you, folks are in that building early, and without a doubt, there are many people who were impacted by this.
It's speculated that the plane is as big as a 737.
It went through the building, guys.
Floors. As I see from this angle, it seems like more than 3 floors, and perhaps what's most disturbing, Edie, I think, is the time of day.
This is the most incredible thing I've ever seen.
This is you will never forget this, folks. This is one of the most incredible things I've ever seen in my life. What about on the ground? Did the plane come out the other side? Where is the plane?
No kidding.
They've got a side angle now, and you can see it has gone through one side and the other. They've got, it's a square building, and they've taken it from the side, and you can see where it went in and out. 10 stories. Smoke is billowing out, and now our feed has gone dead.
Lower Manhattan,
what is Love Cheese doing? Run! Find out what Love Cheese is doing. I want to know the latest on this.
They lost control, but I can't see something like that. I mean, it was like right into the building, so and it was coming low. Because if I were to see a plane that was going high, and then all right, but this was coming low. It's very visible.
Can you see the streets below the World Trade Center?
It is like
because I'm.
I want to see the streets below the World Trade Center, and it is. It is like a cartoon. It is like a cartoon.
It is.
And where somebody runs through a wall and you see their outline.
Right.
You can see the outline of the plane.
And you can see flames shooting out of the building as well through the smoke.
Down
Look at
It's getting worse.
The whole top of the building
of enormous magnitude.
Oh, my gosh.
And we will have the latest right here on Fox News right now. Let's hand it over to John Scott.
All right, we'll be right back.
North building of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in Manhattan. These are coming to you live now.
God.
Debris raining down from 110 floors.
Guys, I'm too young to remember the Kennedy assassination. I do remember the Guyana tragedy.
Look at the flames shooting out. This is like the towering inferno. There's no way they can get up
remember the
100
OJ
floors.
story breaking. I remember the Challenger. I remember when I was a fetus, very young, John Lennon dying. My dad's reaction was, who cares? It's a dead hippie. This may be one of the most powerful things I've ever witnessed in my life.
It was an accident. It happened in fog. As you can see, This is a clear blue sky day in Manhattan. If this was an accident, it would be a needle in a haystack kind of accident. One has to believe that this was deliberate, although, as we are just looking at these pictures, the investigation is not even beginning yet. They are right now trying to get the
nothing else new is happening. This has got to be. I think it's got to be a terrorist act.
You would think. I mean, like they said, it's clear blue sky.
Of course, it's been targeted before.
And it's been targeted before.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Well, all right. I got a break. We'll be right back, folks. If you're watching this on TV, let's jaw about this.
Absolutely.
1-888-2-MAN-COW. 1-888-2-MAN-COW. Man-Cow. Oh, my God, guys. This is you'll never forget this day. I'll tell you that.
Mancow's Morning Madhouse.
Mancow's Morning Madhouse. WKQX, Chicago. QQ 101.
This is not.
It's right by Wall Street.
How ironic is
No,
that?
listen. We were gonna pull a hoax. We were either gonna say there was a UFO sighting in Barrington,
Yes.
or
Right.
and maybe we'll do it tomorrow. We were also gonna say that the Virgin Mary had appeared at some
That's
Catholic.
right.
Right.
We had different ideas.
All morning you said
Montilla.
at 8 a.m. we would pull a hoax.
I said for the last 2 hours, guys. The boy who cried wolf.
Turn on. It looks like
This
Fox has the
this
best
is no
coverage
joke.
right
This
now.
is
So
Fox
turn on
News
Fox.
Channel. This is and keep us cranked up as well.
Yeah.
But this is not a hoax. This is real.
This is
And,
absolutely horrific. I've never seen this.
This is obviously a comedy show, and we like to have fun. But I should tell you that we are casting aside the mask of play.
Yeah, this is terrible.
It is. You can see the outline of the plane.
Wow.
Stunning.
They can't get up
seriously.
there to put out the fire, right?
The worst thing to be in radio is speechless, but man, look at that.
Instantly-
There's 2 huge holes.
Instantly, we saw it. Instantly.
How would they reach that?
We saw it instantly, and there was no smoke. When I first saw it, there was nothing.
Right.
You could see the outline of the plane clearly on one side. They shifted the camera; it went right through. So far, and we've got 50 TV stations here that we're monitoring. So far, not one shot of the ground. I want to know what the devastation is. World Trade Center, folks, in the middle of New York. I want to know what the devastation will be on the ground.
Yes.
And now the smoke is just it's unbelievable.
And as the building continues to burn, there's a very, very large antenna that will probably come crashing down. There's going to be no way they can support that. There's no way. They put those things up in pieces. They can't, like, attach a helicopter to it and hold it steady. That antenna, if that roof keeps burning, and the whole building, as you can see there, is on fire,
right.
That antenna is going to fall in one of 4 directions. I mean, that's lower Manhattan. There's not a square inch that isn't got something on there. I mean,
this
that
is like something
densely populated.
It is like something out of a. You wouldn't believe this in a movie.
No.
Mancow, love your show.
Hi, Orland Park. How are you?
Good. I'd like to join your militia.
You thought that was our scam?
Honest to God, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. When you said you were going to do a scam this morning, and you were telling us on the radio what was going on,
Sure.
and I'm like, I'm not going to go turn the TV on. Excellent scam.
It's not a scam.
I know it.
Yeah. No, we said all morning I was thinking of doing the Virgin Mary appearing or something.
Right.
I don't want to give it away because we may do it tomorrow.
Right.
But we wanted to set it up at the beginning of the show, and then for the jackasses that hear the end of the show, they'd be like, "Oh my God!"
Right.
See,
Oh,
but this is not a scam, folks. Jonathan, hello.
Hello, Mancow. How you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Oh my God, I'm watching the TV.
You thought I was lying, didn't you?
Oh my God, it's nuts.
Is it some of the most amazing footage that you've ever seen in your life?
I've never seen anything like this. Just like you said, it's like a Schwarzenegger movie. Oh, jeez, it's crazy.
And here's the thing, Freak. Here's the thing. What can they do about it, Freak? Here's the thing.
Nothing.
You can't get a fire truck to that.
No, it's 100 stories.
You can't get a ladder to that.
You can't do anything.
How do they put out forest fires?
Oh, maybe that's
the
how they'll do it.
helicopters
Yeah,
from up above?
helicopter choppers with water. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's not going to do anything from inside the building, guys. Will the top of the building fall? That corner is gone.
Yes.
And now will the top fall? Oh my God. Okay, we'll be back. This is
another.
Oh my God!
We just watched it.
I just saw it. Another plane just flew into the other building.
There you go.
Oh my God!
Another plane just flew into the second tower.
I just
This raises This has to be deliberate, folks.
Well, that would begin to say that, yeah.
We just saw on live television as a second plane flew into
Jesus God,
the second tower of the World Trade Center.
What is happening?
Given
Jesus
what
God
has been going on around the world.
Oh, dear Lord.
Some of the,
oh, my
some
God,
of the key
guys.
suspects come to mind. Osama bin Laden.
Oh.
Who knows what?
Oh, my God,
Eric
guys.
Sean is with us. Eric, I know you have
we were standing here. Another plane live on television flew into the other tower.
The other tower it hit.
Yes, yes.
Walking down Fifth Avenue.
Jonathan, Jonathan,
yes, Mancow.
did you just see that?
Oh, my God, that was crazy. What is going on?
It's the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Over Fifth Avenue, making a right. I'm not going to say, I don't know, I don't have any reports on what type of plane hit the World Trade Center, but people looked up.
How are they talking so calmly? Folks, 30 seconds ago, a minute ago, live on television, a plane crashed into the second tower.
Yep.
The specter of an intentional terrorist attack.
How can it not be intentional?
Well, no kidding. The specter, it proves it.
I don't know what the reports say of what type of plane hit the tower, but I did see a jet airliner that was fairly low. It was unusual.
Guys, I am almost in tears.
I'm almost crying.
I am aghast. I am sorry. I don't know what to say. My management is going to be mad at me. For God's sakes, get to a television. Get to a television. This is one of the most powerful moments in American history, certainly in my lifetime. Live television, a plane goes through the building, we're watching it, and then a second plane crashes through the second building.
The World Trade Center.
Is this an intentional attack?
How can they ask if this is intentional? If you are sitting at home watching on TV, call us. Let's go to Pat. Pat, hello.
How you doing, Mancow?
Oh, my God. Will there be a third?
Well, I hope not. This is biblical. All this that's happening right now, it's all in the Bible.
There it goes.
Oh,
Look at
my
that.
God.
See that? Did you see it? They just
there
showed
it is.
the replay.
They just re-showed it.
Oh, bam.
Unbelievable.
Of the World Trade Center, This
is third world crap. This shouldn't be going. I mean, this is terrible.
Hello, Henry.
Mancow.
Yes.
Excellent scam, man. I thought it was your scam, you know?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's not a
This is
scam.
not a scam,
Wait a minute.
sir.
Henry.
I swear to you.
Man,
Guys, be
I
quiet.
thought that was your scam, man. I really did. And then,
You know it's real, though. Guys, we were talking all morning how we wanted to fake a UFO crash or something.
Right, at 8 o'clock this morning.
And then this, Chicago, I'm telling you, you have to...
You'll find out soon enough if you think we're lying.
Which looks directly down to the two towers. I was sitting at my desk by the window here working and heard an abnormally low flying plane come right down the street practically, and then followed by a loud bang. People rushed from the apartments onto the street. I've never seen anything like it. Everybody's a little freaked.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I have never... I have never witnessed anything like this in my life.
None of us have.
The Challenger?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know what? This is worse than the Challenger to me.
Yeah.
This is where we
be.
work and live. This is downtown New York City. This is regular people. Those are astronauts. No offense, but you're taking a risk. You go up in a space shuttle. This is people at work at 9 o'clock in the morning.
This is a deliberate attack, it looks like. It appears
Thanks,
to
Mike.
be.
Guys.
Dude.
And oh, wait a minute.
Damn, see how they...
Oh, my God.
Live on TV, that's a jet.
It was a jet.
That is a jet.
These are big planes.
It didn't
Jared. Jared, were you...
Long-time listener.
Jared, did you turn... Jared, okay, skip all that. Did you see the television when it happened live?
No, I've just been listening on the radio, and I was just calling to see if you could say a prayer for all those victims and their families.
Oh, my God. And yeah, that's a good idea. Everybody, please pray right now. What is...
Because when the second plane went by, I'm thinking to myself, what is that, a firefighting plane?
Exactly.
And all of a sudden,
That's what I thought,
a huge
too.
fireball exploded because it hit the other building.
Is it news coverage?
Excuse me.
I thought it was a news plane.
Yeah.
These are big jets, folks.
I mean, it doesn't make sense in your mind when you see the World Trade Center. You see a jet going right by it. It doesn't make sense in your mind. All of a sudden, bam!
Imagine how many people are hurt right now or dead.
The two largest buildings
in New York
are right now just on fire.
They're dead.
They are completely aflame.
There's no, I mean,
and
there's not enough firefighters to handle one of those buildings.
There's absolutely nothing you can do.
How are you going to get up to the 100th floor?
Stairs. Obviously, you can't use the elevator because I mean, all the elevators are based out of the roof.
And you think any of them are? And you think any of them are going to go inside that building right now?
Guys,
another plane might fly in.
Guys,
I mean, what do you do? Do we send up the Air Force to circle around in case another jet comes?
We got to do something.
Guys,
what do you do?
Oh my God. Oh my God, and I am at a loss for words.
It is.
And here's another question that nobody has asked yet. Were those planes hijacked by terrorists, and were they filled with people?
Were there people on them? Could you imagine?
Here's what you got to think about now. We have a giant building like that here in Chicago.
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, don't say that because we're
next.
Where are we?
You know what?
We are next.
One of the
After
biggest
the World Trade Center bombing.
Yes.
And we all worked in one of the tallest buildings in the world, which was the John Hancock.
Yeah.
And they gave us all these extraordinary precautions that
Yeah,
they were taking.
I worked in the John Hancock Center when that happened.
And we're like,
guys,
whatever.
Guys, we are back on the air. This is Mancow's Morning Madhouse. We were live on the radio. Another jet hit the World Trade Center, the second building.
Second tower, yeah.
They're both on fire.
Both towers have had planes go through them. These are large jumbo jets. Folks, I'm telling you, you will never forget this moment as long as you live. If you live to be 100, you will remember sitting in your car and hearing this. When you can get to a TV, for God's sakes, turn on the TV. You will not believe your eyes. And what we are witnessing could possibly be the beginning of World War III.
How could two large planes just that quickly get out of control from our local
Presumably. Is there a third coming? Will other buildings be targeted?
Second aircraft to answer that question that is
I would assume
raised,
that every
how could two aircraft
big building in New York is probably getting evacuated right now.
If two pilots
want
to take their planes anywhere, it's a free country. And we don't have anti-aircraft guns on our skyscrapers. I mean, it takes a matter of seconds.
Carter.
Hey, Mancow, this is a shocker, buddy. Let me tell you something. I got a son who right now is in the Persian Gulf. I got an email from him about a week ago, and he says, Dad, I can't tell you anything. Something big is going to happen. I assumed it. I don't know that meant they were on alert that maybe something like this was going to happen, because this is no doubt got to be terrorist.
This is beyond something big. I mean, this
has to be.
Hey,
and
Carter.
I'm worried because I got a wife who's on the way to work right now at the Sears Tower. And it's a stunner,
never
buddy.
Turn around.
Carter?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Carter, I cannot use the public airwaves, and I will not use the public airwaves to wreak havoc.
Right.
But I will just tell you this, man to man, buddy. I would not let my wife be inside the Sears Tower.
Well,
right
I've
now.
already left a message here. I wish she don't have a cell phone. Believe me, as soon as I get in touch with her, I'm telling her to get her ass out of there.
Guys.
We are L.A. has no tall buildings.
Well, wait a minute.
It's an earthquake zone.
Wait a minute. What is the biggest building? Hold on a second. We have our own zip code here. I broadcast from a building with very political ties. The Kennedy family started this. It's called the Merchandise Mart. And it is second only in size to the Pentagon.
Well, you want to go home?
It's a target.
Maybe we should.
No, I don't want to go home.
So why put it out?
And now, as you can see, the entire floor is burning on that.
More than one entire floor.
It's like just...
Folks, if you're just joining us, two buildings, please call us. Please call us. The phones are packed, but I want to talk to you. I need to talk about this.
Yeah, this is...
I am... Guys, what are you feeling? I am. It's surreal.
Yeah, you know what? At first, it was sort of titillating, like, oh my God, what crazy footage! And now I'm scared.
Yeah, the second one made me nervous.
Yeah.
The second one makes me nervous.
I teared up. I couldn't believe it.
You alluded to that. This could be the beginning of World War III. If this is a terrorist act,
you don't want to wreak
havoc
that it has
to. It's obvious that this is intentional.
I know, but don't throw around words like
World
War
III.
If
this is intentional, how do you retaliate?
Guys,
if you're America, you've got to retaliate.
Guys, if this is from another nation, World War III has just begun. I'm sorry.
You're absolutely right.
And this cannot be anything but intentional. I really think that. Carter, hello.
Hey, Cal, pray for our boys over there in the Persian Gulf and all around the world because they're getting ready to go to war, like you're saying. I think somebody's going to have to pay for this. And I don't think that if they've gone this far already, they're not going to stop at just these two buildings.
But we should find out exactly, who did it. What happened to the planes? They're not even showing it. The planes land on the ground or land in the ocean?
No,
what?
They stayed in. The second explosion that was live on TV, you saw the plane never exited the building.
Yeah, but do you think it's easy for a plane to just maintain its functioning order and just fly away after crashing into a building?
No, it's in the building.
It's in the building.
It never came out.
No, that second one came out.
No, the explosion did. The whole plane didn't come out.
I think it did. I saw it.
You think pieces just came out?
I don't know.
No way. If it hits a building, would it stop in the middle of the building? I'm sorry, it would keep going, dude. Wouldn't it have to?
Well, the first one, there's a hole in and a hole out.
Right.
Well, it was like I saw a lot of debris and flames.
Leon, hello. Leon.
Oh, man, love your show. Hey, I thought it was that hoax you were talking about, and I called my house. My mother-in-law's there watching my daughter, and I told her, I said, just turn on Fox. And she turned it on, and she goes, oh, my God. I didn't tell her anything about it.
Hey, if I was listening to the radio, and this is a comedy show, I would have thought it was fake. I would have.
But I saw something, and it didn't look pretty.
This is a witness.
Exactly how I can't explain it in any other way. I'm in shock right now.
All right, you are looking at live pictures, folks. This is coming to you from the southern end of Manhattan, the World Trade Center, both towers in flames, apparently hit by two separate jetliners. The FBI is now checking out reports of a hijacking just before
oh, my God.
A terrible incident occurred. It happened. The first one was hit just before 9 this morning. The second one hit a couple of minutes after 9.
Eastern time.
John Hires is an eyewitness to all of this, is on the phone with us. John, what did you see? John Hires. John, are you with us? All right, we lost John Hires. We have
Jamie, hello.
Yeah, hey, Mancow, how you doing? Yeah, I was watching TV when the second plane crashed. I was sitting there, and it looked like a personal jet.
No, it was bigger, dude.
See,
it was bigger.
A
plane didn't come out.
737.
This is not good footage.
If you haven't seen the footage of the second plane hitting, which happened live on television, if you remember the Challenger explosion, which was a while ago, a big billowing, a round ball of fire with debris shooting out the sides, that's what it looked like when the second plane hit the second tower of the World Trade Center.
Everything can change in a New York minute?
Yeah, sure can.
Just did.
Hey, guys.
How many people work in that building?
You need to get to a television. If you are in a car listening to me, you're rushing to get to work, please get near a TV. This could be the beginning of World War III. Again, I don't want to sound the alarm here, but how can we not fight back against this? It has got to be a terrorist attack.
We got to know who we're fighting.
Now they're saying a hijacking.
That's right. The FBI investigating a hijacking.
If that's true, think about your normal plane crash. A few hundred people die, right?
Yes.
That means there's two planes, possibly with several hundred people on each plane,
right,
going into a building with several thousand more people in each building. Not to mention who's ever on the ground. I mean, this is tenfold.
Oklahoma City times 10.
Right. My mouth is gaping open, and I am at a loss for words. I'd like to talk to you. I'd like to know what you're feeling. 1-888-2-MAN-COW. Let's share this moment together. 1-888-2-MAN-COW. No jokes today. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm done. This show is finished. We will continue to look, the greatest generation Tom Brokaw talks of. We interviewed him to talk about that book and the struggles and the trials and the tribulations that our parents and grandparents went through. We've had it easy. They call us slackers, everything else. Generation Y. Certainly none of us remember the bomb dropped on Japan, or at least nobody here in the studio, maybe some of our listeners. History just happened, and our lives could be changing in a major way as of this very moment. This is the biggest moment in my life, watching TV and seeing two planes.
Absolutely.
The second one live. Crashing into the World Trade Center, astounding footage. And this is truly something that we will tell our great-great-grandkids about. And, God knows what this is the beginning of.
I just called my dad, who, you know, I'm from New York, and he's got a lot of friends who
work in the World Trade
in
Center?
that building. And he was just pointing out the fact that it's got to be terrorists because they picked the number one time in New York to be at work. They picked a few minutes before and a few minutes after 9 o'clock. They're right in the down in the money district there. And
financial capital of the world. That means something.
It's shocking.
And this building's been targeted before. Is this retribution? We caught the
original World Trade Center bombing. Yeah.
The radical Muslim group.
That was a failed effort.
Evacuated. This is going to cause a great deal of chaos in financial markets worldwide.
There you go.
To say nothing of the absolutely certain loss of life. We have a report of 6 people dead and 1,000 injured, but those numbers.
Oh, that's
a
joke.
Don't even listen to that.
The also awful part of this is if there was in fact a hijacking, one doesn't know how many people may have been on board one or.
Pete, hello.
We're better than newscasters.
Yeah, we are. Pete, hello.
Hey, Mancow. This is terrible, man. This is something's got to be done immediately. How many little things have we let slide now? Everybody's got to be rounded up, and situation's got to be taken care of.
Pray.
This will just keep happening.
Guys, please. I don't know if you're God-fearing. I don't know what your beliefs are. I know Freak is an atheist, but I'm telling you, I'm a believer, and please, for God's sakes, pray for us. Pray for America right now. This is certainly the darkest day that I've ever witnessed. Live is here. We're going to have to reschedule them. I'm sorry. Apologize to the band Live. Okay. Charlton Heston will be rescheduled tomorrow.
Watching it just like we are, man.
Joe, hello.
Hey, Mancow.
Hey, dude.
This is just horrifying. First, though, I wanted to commend you. I mean, I've been flipping around. I drive around in a truck all day and listen to the radio. I've been flipping around, and you guys have, honestly, the most honest and real coverage of this. It's amazing how these news people are dropping the ball. It's
guys, he ain't kidding. And let me tell you something. We were, I don't know if you were listening. Joe, were you listening live when it happened? The second plane?
The second one, yes.
You know, it happened live. We're on the radio when it happened, and literally the TV report was another plane is just. It's hard.
Yeah. How do they keep so calm? I know they're supposed to be professional and everything.
And I'm completely panicked. You're freaking out. I cannot believe what I just saw.
We are all shaken by this. We are watching the video now back live, but the upper floors of the World Trade Center in Manhattan.
I want to thank, obviously I work for, and I want to thank my friends at Fox News Channel. That's what we're listening to in the background. Let's go to Derek. Derek, hello.
Hey, Mancow. I'm not a real God-fearing person, but right now I'm praying for all the victims and the families of anybody involved.
As you should,
And I'm just wondering, what did we do to cause this terrorist attack? I mean...
Well, you want to know what we did, sir? You want to know what we did?
I do.
Well, we believe in a God. We believe in justice, and we believe in freedom. And there are those that hate us, that hate the American way, hate our freedom. They're jealous. And, it's some... What was it, some radical Muslim group before?
Right. Yeah.
They hate the God that we worship. They hate what this country was founded on. And they hate the old red, white, and blue. Let's go to Rick. Rick, hello.
Hey, Mancow, how you doing?
Hey, man.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, man. I was listening to your show this morning, and I heard about the bombing. I put on the TV just like you said. Been watching it, and, man, I just saw that second plane crash right through the building. It is so horrific.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Oh, man, 26.
26 years old. I'm a few years older than you. Have you ever seen anything like this?
To tell you the truth, no.
Anything? I mean, I'm trying to think here. Guys, somebody help me.
Oklahoma City, the Challenger explosion, but honest to God, this does not compare.
Waco, that's right. I remember I was home watching that. That does not compare to this. This is unbelievable.
This dwarfs him.
This is war potential.
Wow. Elian Gonzalez being kidnapped. I'm trying to think of other news stories that have hit me.
Those are all powerful, but nothing
Waking
like this.
up, 3, 4 years old. I'll never forget. First time news ever meant anything to me was waking up and seeing that all those people had done the mass suicide.
Oh, Jonestown.
With cult leader Jim Jones.
That's right.
Okay.
Tons of people were running down Fulton Street, just running each other over, and I made my way back to my office on Water Street, and when I got upstairs, I looked out my window to see what was going on, and the Second World Trade Center just went into flames from 1 minute to the next.
Sylvia, thanks for that eyewitness report.
Chris, hello.
Yeah, Mancow. I'm a mechanic for a carrier here in Chicago. Man, that second plane that crashed in, it was like at least a 737, and you're talking like 120 people on that plane. Just
if it's full.
If it was hijacked.
If it's full.
The FBI, wait a minute, they are reporting a hijacking. It has not been confirmed.
Right.
What if both of those, these are big planes. What if they were both filled with people?
Yeah.
New York City.
Yeah.
It's probably a good bet.
Got a lot of business people going there for the day, that time of the morning?
Whether it was leaving or arriving, it was probably full.
Not one shot so far. And we've got every TV station on here. We've got a wall of television.
Mm-hmm.
Not one shot of the ground.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, they actually did just show a shot of the ground a second. They panned by, but there's nothing on the ground. They did a quick pan.
You couldn't see anything.
There's got to be.
There's got to be something.
There's got to be massive amounts of death on the ground, wouldn't you think?
Chaos.
Oh, yeah. Stuff debris.
Well, I'm
and
sure
as the fire rages out of control, I mean, bits of the building are going to start falling.
Right.
And
how much of that building?
All that weight up there, the antennas, all the air conditioning, everything, all high-rises store all their maintenance up in the roof. And that's all heavy equipment.
Forget that. Already, a bunch of chunks of the building, huge floors of the building have to already have fallen.
And imagine being there for
Here's
1
my
half
question.
hour. There's nothing still they can do. There's still nothing
Here's
they
my
can do
question.
yet.
You're in the other building. A plane has just crashed in the building next to you. Do you stay and watch? I think I would stay and look out the window.
I probably would have had my face against the glass.
And boom,
going,
here
holy
comes
cow.
a second plane. Here comes a second plane. Chris, hello. I've got a break, but I want to talk. Chris, hello. Quickly, go.
Yeah, man, this is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Absolutely. Absolutely, folks. We want to take your calls. 1-888-2-MAN-COW. Danny, quickly.
Hey, Dan. Hey, this is Danny. Check it out, man. My brother's in the Air Force, and he just told me they cleared out all the airfields out there, man. The planes ready to take off.
All right, let's go to Paul. Paul, hello.
Hey, Carl. I got one thing to say. World War III, these Chinese bastards have been pushing us around. This is crap, man.
I don't think this is the Chinese.
No idea what you're talking about.
Matt, hello.
Hey, Cal. I wanted to say I appreciate all you've done over the years for us and all of America. I think you're a true patriot and a hero.
You.
This is not the situation I wanted to talk to you on my first time with. But I also wanted to say a little while ago you said something about you were going to run a 4-hour scam on everybody, and I'd like to clearly state that this is not it. My second thought was...
Well, we like to play jokes. I mean, it's obvious. We like to have fun. This is a silly radio show. I make no bones about it. But, folks, come on. If you can't tell the difference...
Turn on any TV if you want proof.
It's
you don't have to.
Coincidental that we were going to do that today.
If you can't tell the difference, well, there you go. I think people that love this show and listen to me know the difference, and I think they can hear it right now in my voice. Jim, hello.
Yes, Kyle.
Yes, sir.
Are they going to put any more cities on alert about this?
Right.
You know?
We had one guy that called up earlier and said he's telling his wife to get the hell out of the Sears Tower.
Yeah, that was not official, though. That was just some guy.
Okay, wait a minute. Michael, hello. Michael, I've got a break. I don't want to. Let me get my vocal cord. Hello, yes.
Just talked to my wife, and she said she heard on the news that the reports are that a United Airlines jetliner out of New York was hijacked.
Based out of here, right? In United Airlines headquarters here?
That's just a report. We don't know.
Right. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh,
any
Lord.
of our Norfolk listeners, if you guys are hearing anything or seeing anything, the base out there, let us know. Give us a call. This is unbelievable. 2 planes, one each, hitting the World Trade Towers.
The word surreal was invented for this.
It was.
Yeah. There's nothing more surreal than this event.
World War II vets, Korean vets, probably Vietnam vets would say maybe I'm crazy. But to me, the most powerful moment in my life. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, my God. 1-888-2-MAN-COW. We talk to you next.
That's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, an airplane.
Oh, my God. Okay. All right. We're going to go to him. The guy was just on CNN. How about this? Let me have the book. Folks, I am... I'm in another world right now.
The whole world is right now, man.
The reports coming out are just horrifying. People trapped 100 stories in the air.
Oh, dear God. All right, folks, we're going to go back on the air here. We'll take your calls around America. All right, this is Mancow's Morning Madhouse. We're getting calls like crazy. Listen, I want to know, firefighters listening, my uncle Justin Smith is the head of the Phoenix Fire Department. Let's get him on. Maybe he can shed some light, or maybe some of the listeners can call that are firefighters. What do you do in the event of a Sears Tower or a World Trade Center? Folks, if you're just waking up, if you're just turning us on, one plane crashed into the side of the World Trade Center, went all the way through. As we were watching live, another plane, we're talking 737s, right? 747,
737.
What are they saying? I mean, they're saying so many numbers around.
Right.
We've got on Michael. Michael, how are you? How do you say your last name? Pangia?
Yes, this is Mike Pangia from Washington, D.C.
Michael, what is your take on all of... First of all, who are you?
Well, I'm an aviation attorney. I was formerly chief trial lawyer for the FAA. I'm a pilot, and I just heard about this just a little while ago. I've been informed that it was a 767 out of Boston, but I think everything you hear now has to be taken with a little grain of salt because information is so scattered.
Yes, and they're saying that this plane may have been filled with passengers, that it may have been a hijacked plane.
Well, one plane went into one tower, and then 10 minutes later, another plane went into the other tower.
Yes.
And the first thing I thought of is some radar or some instruments have gone awry. I was just taking a flight myself in my own plane up to the New York area, and I was checking the weather, and the weather was perfectly clear up there. Yeah. So if it were an instrument failure of some kind, the pilots clearly would have seen it. So right away you default into a possible hijacking or something of that sort.
It's a crystal clear day there in New York City. I have just news, and I wipe away the tears as I say this. People, God, this is just it's unbelievable. People are. We're talking 100 stories up, folks. People on flames jumping out of the building now. They're back against the hole. The people that did survive, 6 people so far have just jumped out into traffic.
Rather than burning to death.
Rather than burn to death. They don't know what else to do. Maybe they're blinded by the smoke, but this story just continues to get sicker and sicker. As you sit here, Michael, what's going through your head? What else is going through your head?
Well, right now I've just heard about it, and I'm so shook up about this thing. I really can't put things together right now, and of course we don't have enough facts to do that. I mean, I could just envision, I'm sitting here in Washington, D.C. on a beautiful day, and I just can't imagine what's going on up there. And I had planned, I'm going to cancel this flight. I'm in, first of all, no shape to do it. I'm just too rattled about it. And
I'm in no shape to be interviewing you, so forgive me. This is is pretty piss poor, but I'm just my mind is a million places. Let me ask you something. You've worked. You're an international lecturer on aircraft safety and other things. These 2 planes that they're talking about, these 2 planes, if they are filled to capacity, what is the possible loss of life, Michael?
Total. Yeah. A possible total loss of life.
Just on the planes?
Just on the airplane.
How many passengers do these planes carry?
Well, I don't know. There might have been 80 aboard one of them. I don't even know what the other plane was. But the 767 carries quite a number of passengers. Now, I don't know if they were coming out of Boston or going into Boston.
Sir, did you see the live footage of the second plane going into the building?
No, I haven't seen anything. I just heard about this 10 minutes ago as I was stepping into work.
All right, hang on a second. Hello, I know you don't want to give your name. You work for the National Guard. Is this correct?
Yes, sir, Mancow.
Give me the scoop.
Right now I am on my way to the base down on First Avenue. No sooner, I thought this was all some kind of a big scheme myself. I was listening to you on the radio. I drive a truck for a living part-time. I carry a satellite pager, and no sooner did you start talking about this, and when you broadcasted Bush on the radio, my beeper went off as a report for service.
And what does this mean?
Well, I'm part of a unit that's called a Tactical Response Team, and for that be mobilizing us in Chicago means one of two things.
What? Reports of explosion at the
Pentagon.
Pentagon?
Hold on. Now the Pentagon's on an explosion at the Pentagon.
We just know reports of explosion
The
at the
extent of
Pentagon.
that, but we do have word that there's been an explosion at the Pentagon as well.
And there are some smoke clouds.
That's the Pentagon?
That we can see.
Now the Pentagon is on fire. A major fire at the Pentagon.
They just evacuated the White House. White House has been evacuated, and there is a fire at the Pentagon.
Guys, we are the second largest building next to the Pentagon in America. Should we be getting the hell out of here?
I think maybe we should.
I don't know. It's scary right now. You watch on TV, they're flashing all over the place.
So this footage here, I thought this was probably the ground in New
No,
York.
no.
That's Washington,
The
D.C.
Pentagon.
That's Washington, D.C.
There's smoke
The
coming
Pentagon
from
is
the
on
Pentagon.
fire.
Michael.
Yes?
They're in Washington, D.C. It looks like now the Pentagon has been attacked.
I've also gotten a message that the West Wing of the White House is being evacuated because of smoke pouring out. They don't know why, but there's tons of smoke pouring out of the West Wing of the White House, and it's being evacuated as we speak.
An explosion at the White House?
At the West Wing, we understand there's smoke coming out, and they're evacuating the building. That's what I just have. Now, this was just seen on TV. So I don't.
Am I even on the air right now? Is this
Right.
is
This is
real?
surreal.
Is this even real? Is this?
This is literally like an Independence Day or something. It's so.
They
just
look at the
Oh
smoke.
my God!
Oh my God! Look at the Pentagon.
That's not just a fire.
A plane hit the Pentagon. A plane has hit the Pentagon.
Okay. Oh God.
You want to start throwing around World War III now?
Capitol Hill, Laura Bush is now speaking with Ted Kennedy. A hearing that was scheduled for her to appear at has been canceled. We would be watching very carefully to see whether she is also asked to leave the Capitol and go to a safe place.
Yeah, Brian Wilson, the Capitol is being evacuated, we're told, and clearly that shot that we have on our screen now, this is the Pentagon just across the river from Washington, D.C. You got to believe that it has happened again. Another large airliner, perhaps hijacked, perhaps part of some widespread plan, apparently slamming into at least the area around the Pentagon.
Oh my God! I am
the World Trade Center in Manhattan, the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center.
I am
in
numb.
Manhattan. The Sears Tower in Chicago is being evacuated.
Oh my God!
Oh Jesus! My heart just dropped.
Authorities all over the country are
Look, we've got the #1 show in Chicago. I've got to do this, folks. If you're on your way to the Sears Tower right now, go home.
They won't let you in anyway. You don't wanna be there.
Stay away from the Sears Tower.
On fire.
What about the Merchandise Mart where I'm broadcasting from right now?
To get this under control, but the Twin Towers on fire as after being slammed into by two jetliners earlier this morning. Bill Daly, let me bring you into the conversation. Actually, Bill, let me interrupt for just a second. Molly Falconer has some updated information
Here we
for
go,
us.
folks.
Molly Falconer, are you with us? All right, Bill Daly, let me go back to you for a minute. Clearly a coordinated strike. My heart is pounding. I'm sure yours is as well. What does the FBI do at this point? What does the nation's military do?
Well, certainly the nation's military will be put on alert. This is no doubt about it. Is that, you know, when in the gaming of looking at potential terrorist events, it's always the concern, as David Asman mentioned earlier, that there'll be some type of diversionary incident.
Hi.
Hi.
Should I come back to the station or what? Because they're evacuating the Sears Tower right now.
Okay, yeah, go. I want to talk to people. Go to the Monty. Go take Mancow Mobile 1 over to the Sears Tower, and let's talk to people evacuating. Let's talk to people on the streets and see what's going on. Yeah, call us back.
And we will be on a high state of alert, so the chance of doing something more anytime soon will be nil. The opportunity to do that. Also, just speaking from personal perspective.
All right, let's go to Sean. Sean, hello. Your mic's off, freak. I want to talk to Sean. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, me and my friends are freaking out. I'm in the Army Reserve. I got friends in the National Guard.
Well,
Marines.
get ready.
All calling
Get
each other,
ready.
Just freaking out.
Get ready. World War III, folks. The Pentagon has now been attacked. The Pentagon, folks. The Pentagon, that someone just flew what looks like a jumbo jet into the Pentagon. Okay?
They've just
O'Hare
suspended
flights,
all flights at O'Hare.
O'Hare flights
And I
have
assume
been...
every major airport in this country, they've suspended the flights. I haven't heard that, but I'm
But
just
how
gonna
many
guess.
planes are in the air right now that could be on their way
Tanya,
to a
hello.
target?
Welcome to the program.
Oh, my God, Mancow, what is going on?
What is happening?
I am in complete shock. This is World War III. I mean, it was one thing when they went into the World Trade Center, but this, with the Pentagon, not more than 20 minutes, 30 minutes after, I can't, I'm in shock.
Oh, my God.
It's
all
the
right.
end of the
Can I call out on this line?
12 you should be able to, I think. Yeah. Get it out, Tone? There you go. You might have dial 9.
It's just been announced the
Is that
FAA
line?
has just
I
shut
don't know. I
down
don't know.
all aircraft takeoffs nationwide. So all airports are being shut down now.
All airports have been shut down.
Yep.
Another plane has hit the... Okay, we're going to go to your calls. You can call us right now, 1-888-2-MAN-COW.
That would indicate that they don't know if there
President
is another
Bush
plane would be coming from.
has already declared that whoever did this will be punished.
If that's indeed what happened out of the Pentagon.
Thank you for calling, Hazel.
Okay.
What is today's date?
11th.
Is there, I think what Brian is getting at is there maybe some type of significance? Because with
right.
the Oklahoma
Oh, my God. That's right. There is. There is significance to this. Somebody said that by September 11th, it would be the end of the world. Mancow, I've heard this. I remember because my birthday is on the 9th. Psychics have said this. I'm into psychic things.
Jesus, God.
And I don't care if I sound flaky, but they have.
Well, you sound flaky.
I don't.
Well, 911. We got to be dialing 911 today.
Hello?
I just got a machine.
All right, it's okay. Let's go to John. John, hello. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Mr. Mancow.
Blues 12. Yes, John.
They just said that the White House just got evacuated. The
Yes,
West Wing
that
of
is
it because
true.
there was smoke pouring out of it.
Was the West Wing attacked? They don't know. Now they're saying fires at the West Wing.
What was that guy going to say?
What is going on? Let's go to John. Do they know why?
They don't know why, but they said a Palestinian group is taking responsibility for this.
Well, now, I just want to say one thing to our listeners. Immediately, groups always take credit.
Sure.
So there you go. Somebody called me during the break and said it had something to do with Iraq. Let's go to Ross. Ross, hello.
Hey, Mancow, morning. I'm with the 2nd Battalion, 24th Marines, 0341 Mortarman, and I'm freaking out, man. I'm shaking. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, sir, and I'm not going to come on and because I have a microphone in front of my face and claim to be Mr. Know-It-All. I don't know. I'm in shock like everybody else, and it's very tough here to do a radio show. Jason, hello, welcome to the program.
John, love your show. May God be with you, brother.
Thank you. May God be with all of us.
What I hear is there was a plane that did crash into an area near the Pentagon, and it is smoking and on fire.
Okay. All right. Well, we've heard the same thing.
Mancow, how is it possible that there can be a terrorist act on the building that houses our national security, the Pentagon?
The Pentagon.
I mean, that doesn't seem like that's possible.
Hard to stop a plane dropping from the air. Jim,
just to let people know, I mean, we're all over the place. You cannot get a call into New York. It's done. It's shut down.
Your father is there right now.
Yes. It's scary.
Important. This is important. Let's go to Sam. Sam, hello.
Mancow.
Yeah.
I'm on scene at the New York Fire Department right now. It's chaotic down here. That you can't. Mancow, can you hear me?
Yes. I definitely want to hear what you have to say.
I'm Sam Dutch. I work for the New York Fire Department. I'm on scene. You can't get close to the building. They got blocks shut down for people are stuck in the building. We can't do a damn thing. We can't do a damn thing for these people.
What are you seeing there in New York City, sir?
I'm looking up, and it's just a ball. We can't get nothing up there. We can't do a damn thing. There's nothing. The New York Fire Department is helpless. I got Chicago. I don't know what you guys are doing in Chicago, but I'm.
Well, they're evacuating the Sears Tower. O'Hare Airport has been shut down. The Pentagon, the White House, everything, everywhere being evacuated.
All plane flights nationwide have been canceled. There won't be a plane taken off today. Right. And any plane that's in the air is landing at the nearest possible airport.
What's going on with the Pentagon? Something going on with the Pentagon?
Yes.
Yeah, sir. A firefighter. We're talking to a firefighter in New York. A plane has crashed into the Pentagon.
Mancow, in New York, we're totally helpless right now. We're 100% helpless. There's nothing we could do.
Oh, God. Let's go to Dan. Dan, hello.
Mancow, what's going on, brother? Man, God bless everybody. I mean, this is like an unbelievable situation. I called home sick from work. I haven't been feeling well.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
All right, great. Yeah. Listen, we are waking up. We are waking up into hell, folks. If you are just waking up, you are waking up into a different world. Certainly our generation has never seen anything like this. I am too young to remember Vietnam, and I am too young to remember anything of this nature at all. I'm sure there are a few old-timers that will call us up and talk about
Pearl Harbor, maybe.
Pearl Harbor, maybe, yeah. But I'm saying for my generation, has there ever been anything like this?
They just showed President Bush leaving New York in an airplane. I don't know if that's the smartest move in the world. The president taking off on an airplane. I think
he was in Florida.
Well, he's taking off in an airplane. He's going back to Washington.
Well, it's Air Force One. If anything is secure, it should be that thing.
He's
but
probably
Still, wait a minute. The Pentagon just got attacked.
Exactly.
I know.
DJ, hello.
Yeah, this is DJ Batman from Virginia Beach. We're watching some planes leaving out of the sky, and all I can say, Mancow, I feel for you to have to be dealing with this right now, and God bless America, and vengeance is a bitch.
Let's go to, the stock market has been shut down. This is going to be bad for everybody's money. I mean, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares about that right now? But people on fire, jumping out of the top of the World Trade Center, no other escape, just jumping out into traffic. 6 people so far they've seen. Witnesses have seen 6 people, just 100 stories up.
Yeah.
I think that maybe the story now is, since we've had 2 planes crash into the World Trade Center.
And the Pentagon.
You have to think that there may be another target.
Absolutely. How many planes are still in the air?
That has got to be
That's what I
the
stated
next
earlier.
thing.
Yeah, what is it?
There's thousands of planes in the air at any given time, and who knows how many have hijackers on them.
Tyler.
Oh, sir, sorry. This is Tyler from Milwaukee, second-time caller. And, Mancow, I was watching TV when it first happened, and I was reading the subtitles on Fox Channel. And it said that Iraq shot down a U.S. spy plane. Must have been earlier today or late last night.
Last night they claimed, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but Iraq is claiming that they shot down another U.S. spy plane. That happened last night.
You know, it's almost surreal now to look at the graphic on TV. It simply says, attacks on U.S.
Let's go to Joe. Joe, hello.
Yeah, how you doing, Kyle?
Hey.
The Capitol has also been
It's
evacuated.
just, it's pretty shocking that I noticed another coincidence. It just happened to be Flight 11, and of course today's date is the 11th.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Mike. Mike, hello.
Hey, Mancow, it's Mike.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I was in the shower, completely naked, all soaked up, and I heard you and the crew, and I thought, you know what? The tone of voice, this is not a joke. I ran downstairs, threw a robe on. My wife's like, what's going on? I turned on the TV, and the remote just dropped from my hand. I was just so shocked.
Did you get to the TV in time to see the second plane live on television go into the second tower of the World Trade Center?
When you said that, I said, this is not a joke, and I missed that part, but they replayed it.
God.
And I said, oh, my God. I said, he is not playing a joke. I just could tell from the tone of your voice, and I know when you're doing a joke. And
no, come on. I mean, it's called Mancow's Morning Madhouse. I'm a smartass by trade, but come on, this is time for Eric, which is my real name. You know, come on. There's nothing businesslike right now. I'm just. Oh, we finally have the first shots on the ground.
Of the Pentagon.
The Pentagon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, it's bad, folks. Hello.
It's the biggest fire you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Is Monty still in downtown?
I don't know. Yeah, he's
supposedly.
Let's go to Andrew. Andrew, hello.
Yeah, hey, Mancow. I just wanted to say that this is just completely horrible. And I think that we should totally go full force against whoever did this.
Yeah.
This has made me so irate just from sitting here in my office listening to this, and I'm getting so flustered from this, and it's just horrible, man. Totally horrible. Full force against whatever did this to us.
Well, of course. Let's go get them, and then they'll get us.
Right.
And then the Chinese will help them, and then
World
this
War
is
III.
how it begins. Yeah. Jamie, hello.
Mancow, I'm so scared right now. But I believe that it was Nostradamus who predicted that Revelations will start on the 9th month of the new millennium. Now, we all know that 2001 has always been mixed up, so maybe this is it. This is the millennium.
Look at the smoke.
The entire
smoke is
World Trade
engulfing the
Center
ground in New York City.
The entire World Trade Centers are in
The
flames.
island of Manhattan is
smoke.
engulfed in smoke. Literally. It looks like a
miles
movie
around.
set. It looks like a model.
Fred. During the next commercial break, I'm going to call my family and let them know how much I love them. Fred, hello.
Hey, I mean, this is you know, it's
Were you just listening?
What?
The World Trade Center is crumbling. It's crumbling into pieces now. The first one.
John, it was, and
look at this.
They thought they could do it
gone.
by putting
Look.
charges
Oh
down.
my
in
God.
basement,
That's what I thought.
It's gone.
And damaging the understructure.
What happened? What happened?
It crumbled. It imploded.
It fell
just
off?
fell.
The first tower collapsed.
Oh, my God. I did see it.
The structural integrity appears, from what we can see here, to be faltering to some degree.
Now the
to a large degree,
and perhaps
now the top has fallen off into New York
The whole
City.
thing collapsed. It just collapsed. The top didn't fall off. The whole thing collapsed.
No wonder the whole island is engulfed in smoke.
It's gone.
That's why it's dust. It's like when they implode a building.
Exactly. That's what I was looking at the picture, and they showed all the smoke, and I was like, "What is it? An explosion?" It collapsed. So if there was anybody in any part of that building, the whole thing collapsed.
Or around
All right, David
Exactly.
Lee Miller, who has seen his share of horrors around the world in
Fred.
trouble spots in
Yeah.
the Middle East.
Hi,
and
Fred.
elsewhere.
Well, I know how you are, so I'm not going to ask that. But you know, my big question is how in the hell do they invade the airspace over our capital?
Well, you know, we let everybody in. I don't know if you've flown recently. I came in from out of the country, and we're just, you know, we're so lax. We're everybody's buddy, and it's going to have to change.
Also, I believe they evacuated the Hancock Center, too.
And the Sears Tower. I'm sure every
They
major,
said the Sears Tower,
every
obviously,
big
but they
building-
said
What the hell am I doing here, guys?
Exactly. We're the next biggest building next to the Pentagon.
Watch it start.
Oh, my God. There it
Guys,
goes.
It looks like when they destroy a building.
There goes the top of the World Trade Center into all the other surrounding buildings.
Oh, my God. This is beyond words. Words cannot describe this.
I hate to say this, but
I
you've
keep
gotta think
talking. We keep talking only because we think you're in your car.
And we're on the radio. What else can we do?
But if you want to listen to us, fine. But my God, you have to get to a TV. You will not, even after you see it, you will not believe it.
I don't believe it.
How did they get into United States airspace?
Over the Pentagon. You would think
The
guns
Pentagon, a
would-
big chunk of it is
But
gone. Smoke is pouring out of the west wing of the White House.
In a jet, you can
Did a
invade
plane
and
crash
crash
there?
within a minute.
Yeah,
Be-
of
as you
course.
turn up on the radar and they make the phone call, you're already into the
Joe,
Pentagon.
hello.
Yeah, Mancow, this is Joe from Des Moines, second-time caller. I'm really upset. I don't know. I can't believe this. We're at war. I think we should hold a moment of silence for all the people who've already died. They're in New York. And
the Pentagon and maybe the White House as well, sir.
And maybe the White House as well, yes.
All right, I have got to. I want to go. Look, guys, I'm in a building that could possibly be targeted, second in size only in America to the White House, or excuse me, to the Pentagon, called the Merchandise Mart, and I'm going to.
Pentagon has already been hit.
Guys,
I hope you'll forgive me. I want to go call my family, and I will continue to broadcast. We'll be right back. Let's do a moment of silence here, as suggested by our listener. We'll be right back. Mancow's Morning Madhouse on the Free Speech Radio Network. And that was a show from 5 years ago. And, boy, that's tough to listen to.
The Golding Institute proudly presents Final Relaxation. This technique has been used successfully by celebrities, including Jan Barry of Jan and Dean, actor Richard
Why are you laughing at
Harris,
this?
top chart maker
I find this funny.
Robert
This is not
Palmer,
funny. This is a tape
entertainer Bob
people are
Hope
listening to when they
take
commit
part at
suicide.
this
I think it's very scary.
in the final relaxation. Who should use the final relaxation? Have you ever had a restaurant meal that was unsatisfying, that left you feeling a strange sense of dismay? I think we can all admit that our happiest moments are when we are in a deep slumber. A slumber. A slumber. You know, it is not impossible to be in a slumber so deep you will never wake up. A slumber so comfortable you will never tell anyone about it. A sleep so deep that it could only take place in a graveyard or an urn. Before we begin your final relaxation, if you are a man, we ask that you place a small blanket.
Mancow's Morning Madhouse is against suicide. We do not want you to kill yourself. We also do not want you to let a child listen to this. Please, and if you are easily offended, turn off your radio now as we play this tape that was sent to me of something that people are to listen to when they commit suicide. Again, suicide is never, ever the answer.
Any sort of lacy sorts of underwear that may restrict your ability to take part in the final relaxation. We ask only that you leave a note for those who will find your body vehicle, letting them know of the benefits of our program and leaving instructions for the disposal of your body vehicle and any financial assets. Dreams that have been shattered repeatedly. These can all be flushed away. Now as you lie, motionless, stiff, feeling nothing but the blood in your toes, the needles and the pins poking and prodding, and your mind.
I'm not listening to this. This is creeping me out.
Take your headphones off.
Disappointed in life.
See, it's better.
It too will be stilled very soon. Yes, there is hope. Do you feel an unpleasant feeling of indigestion? Your last meal is screaming to be let out. Let it stay. An irritable bowel? That's right.
All right, again, our strongest warning, do not listen to this if you're easily offended.
Should.
This is a tape made by someone that said you should listen to this when you commit suicide.
Do you smell almonds in the air? You are on your way to total, final, infinite, final relaxation. Are your teeth grinding?
This is evil.
Let them grind. Shh. Let them grind. Take your lower jaw and jut it out forward. Lift your upper teeth up so that they are covering your top front teeth. And then pull your jaw back in. Go ahead. Snap your front teeth off. Snap your front teeth out.
Do not do this. Do not do this.
Gnawing on a bone.
Do not snap your teeth out. We play this as an example only.
Please. Break some of the teeth in your head.
Mancow's Morning Madhouse does not want you to break your
If you
teeth.
followed my instructions, you should taste blood in your mouth where your teeth have been broken. You should have a stomachache, a painful lump in your stomach, as if you have swallowed a stone, or are suffering from incurable stomach cancer. What about your neck? It hurts? I want you to visualize a noose around your neck. It is being tightened by an Oriental woman. We do not know her name, but she's very spiritual. She's tightening this noose around your neck. Do you feel it? Are you having trouble breathing? I hope you're sweating and choking. Is blood trickling out of your mouth onto the pillow? How do you feel? Relaxed? This Oriental woman has got her feet on your shoulders. As she pulls the noose tighter, she's bracing herself on your shoulders. One foot on each shoulder, pulling on this noose. She's trying to break your neck. Do you feel an itch? That's right. An itch. As if a bug, or a worm, or a spider was crawling around on your face. You feel those bugs? Cockroaches, rats on your stomach, eating their way through to get an apple. That's very good. We're almost there. Relax. Stop fighting.
Mancow's Morning Madhouse does not support suicide or this recording.
Let the noose do its job. Let the noose do its job. Let your heart conclude.
Man, that's
its
giving me the
contract.
heebie-jeebies.
Let's hear its final
Baby.
beats. Don't fight that noose. Let the blood trickle down. Do you feel like
Please
gagging?
turn this off. Please.
Imagine a hot dog placed down your throat, pressing up against your tonsils. Do you feel your gag reflex? Good. My mind can't take any more of these images, my friends. It's very weary. Do we have a headache? Throbbing pain in the head.
You know, this could be a very useful tool for some people. People have the right to take themselves out if they want to. Assisted suicides. This could help them. People who are terminally ill. You know, Kevorkian, this could have been with his system.
This is a great evil, and Mancow's Morning Madhouse.
Did you think Kevorkian was a great evil?
Yes, absolutely. Mancow's Morning Madhouse does not support suicide for any reason. I believe even if you're dying of cancer, you're to live every second, even if it's in pain. There's something that you're getting from that, and God takes us. We're not to take our own lives. And I think this is a very evil recording that was sent to me.
Well, what if you're sick like John Mark Carr? Would you want him to take his life?
Oh, the pedophile?
Well, he's sick.
I'm okay for a pedophile killing himself.
Responding to anything, the mind is going numb. We're losing our ability to decipher my words.